Good morning, folks. Billy here again. Thought I'd bring you a nice, easy, another little project. My morning routine, my little exercise going off. Don't want to overdo it, you know what I mean? There we go, that's that out of the way. Right, so what have I got here? I've got some, what I thought was pine. Actually not, it's actually beech. It's come from an antique piece of furniture, this, that was no good, that was going to the tip. And I thought I'd use it up. I actually thought, I don't know why I thought this was pine, but it's a good piece of wood, nevertheless. Just debating here what to make with it. There's a fair old bit of it as well. Oh, and it keeps coming. Right, sussed out what I'm making. Here he is, Stanley, saying hello to you all. Look. He's being nosy out the thing here. Right, here's my system, my CAD system. If you call it that. Old school, pen and paper. Do it the old school way. I haven't got a clue how you work a computer. So how these people get these plans on the computers, I don't know. But anyway, no doubt I'll learn about all that in the future. I don't know what it is. Pen and paper, it's easier to work with, isn't it, really? So just getting this sort of milled down a little bit. I have de-nailed everything, de-screwed everything, made sure there's no metal in these boards. Just running them through. I'm not going to bore you with it all, but I have done them all. Right, so it's time for the big chief to come out, the Makita. So going back to my drawings here, making sure I know what I'm doing. Have you made anything interesting this week? Let us know in the comments what you've made. Just line these up properly. Just get the ends nice and clean. Letting that blade stop. Sometimes I forget to let the blade stop. I don't know what it is. I tell everybody, and sometimes I forget myself. So we're measuring the sides here, what's going to be the sides of the item I'm making. It's a nice little decorative item, this, what I'm doing. Goes very well in the house. It's a good for a gift idea or something like that, and you'll see at the end what it is. That hand looks close there, it's not, that's just the angle of the picture. My hand's well away from that blade. Where you's all from, let me know. I'd like to find out where all the viewers are. They're from. I'm sort of like new to this YouTube and everything. And it's just good to know where. I've had some nice feedback, nice comments. I'm still learning about YouTube. This is all off my own back. I'm only making these so people hopefully can enjoy them. So, you know, show your support. Give us a subscribe. That's them done. That section. We're just cleaning off the ends again here on this board. There's something always nice about sort of working from home. Like I've said in my previous videos, I've had to bring me work and me wood related stuff home because of a dust problem I have round at the warehouse where I work. I'm an antiques dealer. So under here, what you'll see over the next load of videos I'm doing is, this is a carport where I'm at, and it's going to be all sort of done properly. So I've got a good workable space outside that's covered. In the winter, I'm not sure how I'll go on with, because it gets rather cold here in the UK, this part of the UK, in the winter. So we have like everywhere. I think everybody's having odd weather lately. But I've got an inside section there. I've got another room in the house where I have like all the clean setup. I call it the clean setup. Still measuring, marking and cutting here. It's just that even though this is scrap wood, just always make sure everything's bang on. All these measurements are 100%. You don't want it to distort, this project to distort or warp in any way. These boards are nice and straight, you know, they're over 100-year-old. And I think the beech, that's what I think they are. Here we go again, just lining everything up. I've been going through this thing lately where accuracy means everything. I mean, as a beginner and stuff like that, and the projects I'm doing, accuracy is not 100% needed, but just try and start building it into whatever you're building. This is what I'm doing now with this. I'm not a carpenter or a joiner or anything like that. I just love woodwork. I'm more like you guys that are just doing it from home, wanting to make a few quid on the side from your normal sort of day job. And I really enjoy it, and I hope all you enjoy it too. There's nothing better than sort of doing things and being creative in what you do. It gives you such a buzz. So here we go out here. Here comes my little square coming out. This is a bigger board. And don't forget, I've de-nailed all these and made sure they're all sort of clean from that. And there we go. When I tell people to let the blade stop, and there's me not doing it, I need a slap on the wrist. This Makita saw's really served me well over the years. It is a really good thing. I don't know if they make them like this anymore, to be honest with you. I mean, it's still got years of life left in it. I did rebuild it, made it good again, put a new blade in it. Luckily, I've got a guy round the corner from us. It makes these blades, and they're like absolute fantastic blades that are really good. So here we go again, I'm marking out here again. Just lining it up, making sure the fingers are away from the blade. And that's that bit done. Right, I bought this, an old saw, a Starrett old saw. It's a beast of a thing, carbide tip. Huge thing. Just showing you getting it out of the box here. It's how you attach it together is a bit different than normal. I don't know if you'll sort of get it on the pictures, but I mean, you can YouTube how you put these together. It's got 2 locking pins that come out, and you have to pull the actual thing back, and it comes with an extra bit which is longer, which I have to change over in in this. So what you do, pull that way, you pull it out and put it in. It's got 2 locking pins. You screw it in, and then look for the location pins, and then press the whole unit together, just like that, and that's it done. So now I'm going to change that bit, because this is too short, the bit that's in it. As you can see there, one's longer than the other. I've not used one of these carbide ones before, so it is new to me as well. That's all nice and solid. Now, all I've heard is good things about these. So I'm here and marking out. I'm sorry I've lost the footage of me actually going through with that Starrett hole saw. It's a beast, an absolute animal. It just flies right through it, and just be really careful, because you can get some right kickback from your, I used it on a drill. I couldn't get it into my pillar drill. Whether I was doing something wrong, I don't know. So I'm just marking out the other side here. And I'm just going to go through the other side with a spade bit here. Don't know what you call, if you're in the States, I don't know what you call them in the States. We call them spade bits over here. So I'm going to go through the top one here, marking the one underneath. And hopefully this will stop some of the tear out at the back. So that's one. And you can see there where it's just marked that one. And I can go straight through now again. Look at him, wondering what's going on. Right, so what I'm doing here now is marking up. This doesn't have to be perfect here, just best you can. What I'm actually making here with this scrap wood is basically a prototype, because I want to be putting these into sort of production to be selling online. So the aim is do it with scrap wood, find out all the ins and outs of it, which I have done with this, and I'm glad I did it with the scrap wood. So it's sanding time. I'm waiting for some masks to come that suit my nose. I've got a problem with my nose, so I can't have anything over my nose. So here we go with the Max T sander. I've told you about this before. A fantastic bit of kit. I'm sorry if you can hear me dog barking as I'm doing his voiceover. Every little noise he hears, he'd bark, bark, bark. But yeah, this sander is invaluable. If you can save up and get one, get one. About £249. I bought this one off Amazon. With my own money. Everything's with my own money. People keep saying to me, oh Billy, you should put things on like Patreon, buy me a coffee, this and that. And to be honest, I don't know what they are, so I'll look them up. I know people have said, how can we support you, how can we support your channel and this, and the honest answer is I don't know. The best way to support me at the moment is just by subscribing and giving me feedback on my videos and letting me know so I can improve the quality of my videos. But you know, being new to YouTube, it is a massive learning curve. I mean, a project like this for a beginner probably takes about 2.5-3 hours, and then for a more advanced person probably about an hour. But when you're making the videos, it takes quite a substantial amount of time just to do the videos, editing, all that kind of stuff. But I really enjoy doing it, and I think people are getting some value out of what I'm doing with these videos. So please just comment, subscribe. So I've cut some plugs using some of the offcut what I had, and this is me now just punching them out. I could run this through the bandsaw and get them out quicker, but there's something quite nice about doing it this way. I don't know what it is. Right, another mistake here, so I'm glad I've done this as a prototype. I've had to glue that section at the top, the thin section. I should have come in more and made the hole a bit down a bit, if that makes sense. Loads of plugs there, but that is something I can work on, so I'll know when I make them, when I put them into production, not to do it that way. Right, so I'm marking here for screwing and putting the frame of this together. Right, I'm pilot drilling here. I'm waiting for some bits to come that do all this in one. But if you're a beginner and you're just using what you've got, you can still get round all these little, they're not problems really, but you can work round. You know, you don't have to go out and buy really expensive tools like this screwdriver type drill thing I've got here. I think it was only, when I bought it about 5 years ago, was about £30, something like that, and it's still going strong and it does the job. You don't need no big fancy tools, although it's nice to have them, and if you can afford them, that's fine, that's great. So my glue bottle bottle, whatever you want to call it, is Tight Bond 2. I use the Tight Bond products because I find them superior to most. I'm doing this by eye. I'm just doing it. You know, you can get your fancy angles and strap it up and clamp it up and all this, but it's not really needed here for what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for speed, getting it done. It's a prototype. Don't go screaming at me saying, oh, you should have clamped this and clamped that. I know what I should have done. But really, it's just not needed for this. I've done stuff like this enough times to know how I can do things. I'd say to a beginner, just take your time and get everything level. Another thing here, what I'll do with this is just sort of like butt jointed together. I'll miter do miter joints on the ones I put in production. Which will look a bit better, probably with a couple of splines, hardwood splines fitted for decoration, which will look super cool. Here he is, looking what's going on. Nosy nose, eh? So I've fit in the bottom now, using the old wood again. Just screwing it all together, making it super solid. You can use nails if you want, but I'm not the biggest fan of using nails. I'd rather use screws. I know when it's done, then it's done. It's done properly. It's not going to fall apart. I don't know what it is about nails. Some people swear by nails. And that's all well and good. If you're happy using nails, do so. Right, so I'm going to plug everything now. I can't wait to get this under here sorted out and looking immaculate. It'll make so much difference. There's nothing worse than sort of like a bit of a mess round you, really. And just coming back and doing it from home now, I'm just a bit disorganised. So, and I like being really organised. I'm just rolling them, rounding the glue, putting them in and giving them a tap down with my hammer. And here we go, just use a little Japanese saw here to trim off the ends. But I'll do this all the way around it, all four sides and the bottom. I'm just getting the router now, my little palm router, trimmer, some people call them. I'm just going to clean up them edges, nothing special, because I'm just going to run over it with a sander again anyway. So just give it a trim over, just soften all them edges up, and it just looks a little bit more appealing. Even though it's old scrap wood, it looks appealing. People love stuff like this. I mean, this is not actually pallet wood or anything like that. It was like coming to my warehouse. It was like a bookcase type thing. Now here's Shelley now. She's using a spirit-based stain here. The manufacturer is Morel's. This is, I think it's dark oak she's using. Just going over it, just to sort of give it a bit more of a clean look. This is excellent stuff. This is another quality product. There's just something really nice about using reclaimed wood, isn't there? Just look at the way that's coming out there. Here he is. He's wondering what's going on, the dog. Never had us at home as much. And here it's finished. So it's a little wine tray. In there you can put sort of your chips, crisps, cheese, that kind of thing in the middle there. You can serve. It's got handles on both sides. Your glasses slide in. And what I will do is, where the sliders there will actually be fitted to the top when I put him into production. But this one's been claimed. I hope you all like it. Please subscribe to our channel. I've really enjoyed doing this video. And if you like it, drop us a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.